Hi, Newton County Public Information Officer Brian Fazio. I'm here with you in Newton County's Emergency Operations Center, where public safety officials from all over the county and its municipalities gathered to hear a briefing from the National Weather Service on what is now Hurricane Helene. Hurricane Helene is expected to be a major storm, major hurricane, probably a Category 3 when it hits the Florida coast sometime Thursday. However, it will most likely be a tropical storm when it comes to the Newton County, central Georgia area. So we are beginning to take precautions throughout the county, including our directors and department heads here within the county to ensure that we respond to this storm as quickly, as safely as possible. The latest track has the storm, which is a fast-moving storm, which is good because it means a not long duration of the effects. However, the negative side to that is some of those heavy impacts will carry itself up into land and up into Georgia. So we heard that briefing and plans are already underway. Our sheriff's office here in Newton County will begin to have everyone on call and everyone ready starting tomorrow, Thursday afternoon. Our Emergency Operations Center is already begun to be the hub where all the public safety officials have come and gathered so we can distribute information and make sure everything is done efficiently. I'm here with our Emergency Management Agency Director, Wendy Patterson. You can kind of tell us what the county is doing to prepare and also what the public should do to prepare.
Right, absolutely. We met today, as Brian discussed, to kind of collaborate, form a plan of how we can better serve the county as far as with this hurricane, tropical storm, whatever it may be once it reaches us. We're expecting large amounts of heavy rainfall, which will cause lots of flash flooding. We're looking at upwards of 8 to 10 inches of rain is what could be expected for our county. With that being said, a lot of roadways are going to be flooded. So we just want to urge our citizens, do not try to get out and drive just to be curious or to see, what that much water may look like. We encourage everyone to stay safe and just don't take any chances with flooded roads, power lines, anything that may be a result of this storm. As far as your preparations within your home, make sure you're stocked up on your medications, on your cell phone batteries, on some snacks, some water, things that your family may need should the power go out for several days. It's a widespread storm. It's not just localized to one part of our county or even just our county. So, the restoration of power or any other type of services could take some time. So we just want everybody to be prepared.
Yeah, and I know we've all been through tornadoes and straight line winds in the area and river flooding. However, this, because of how quickly the storm is moving, it will be a tropical storm when it gets here, which is wind gusts of 80 miles an hour, something like that. Yeah, so that'll be widespread, as well as the rainfall won't be just limited to the river areas.
Right.
It'll be across Georgia.
Right.
So please be cautious. This is something to definitely take serious. We are taking it serious as well. All departments. We have our fire chief, Chief Turner, here with us as well. Of course, the fire department will be on call on scene the whole weekend. But Chief, if you want to come tell us what is Newton County Fire Service, what are they doing to prepare for this, and what?
Well, thank you, Brian. First and foremost, Newton County Fire Service, All Hazard Response Department, we're going to take this situation very, very seriously. And like they said before, this event will affect the whole state. So what did that actually mean? It means that the resources throughout the whole county will be limited. So try not to put yourself in harm's way by any means necessary. Don't take any chances on standing water, trying to cross. Do not mess with any down power lines, or any line. I don't care if you're even thinking this is a phone cable. Do not mess with it. Try to stay away from it. We will try to respond as quick as possible if you do have an emergency. We will have some additional staffing to support this event, but please, please, please try to stay safe as possible. Take this very serious because we're taking it very serious. We're all our public safety agencies are working together and collaborating to try to find the most effective and efficient way to respond to make sure we serve the needs of the community. So as I conclude, take this event very, very seriously. Do not take no unnecessary chances. And thank you.
Thank you, Chief. And we mentioned earlier, Sheriff's Office is going to have everybody on staff. You're going to have everybody on call. Trucks are ready to go. Chainsaws, things like that. What all? You'll be responding to everything that you can respond to. And
Like I said before, we all hazard response. So we kind of, working with other public safety departments to try to mitigate as many calls and try not to duplicate calls. And of course, if you do not have a true emergency, please do not call 911 because we need to be responding to those true emergency without tying up our resources to what we would call something that can wait. But if it's not a true emergency, try to keep the 911 phone calls to a minimum. But we will get to you as soon as possible.
thank you. Thank you. And along with our sheriffs, our fire, our partners, the hospital, and other jurisdictions, police departments, we'll also have our public works crews. They'll be out with chainsaws and other apparatus to help move the roads along. Here is Chris Malcolm, our Director of Public Works. You're going to have teams ready to go, right? Are they ready already?
We've got 18 crews ready to go round the clock, starting in the morning at 7 o'clock. We're going to be working with Newton Fire, Newton Sheriff, all the other municipalities in the county, just trying to keep everything rolling.
Chainsaw crews to help.
Chainsaws and equipment. We'll be ready for trees, flooding that we can handle. Some of this flooding is going to be severe. We won't be able to do a lot with it till the rain stops. But other than that, I mean, we're going to be ready to roll.
What kind of apparatus, I guess, do you chainsaws if trees are down, if there's
Chainsaws,
flooding, you guys
radars,
respond?
equipment,
Yeah.
we've got ways to open the road.
Okay.
We've got heavy equipment staged just about everywhere there's a fire station in Newton County. So we're going to be running right along with those responses as well.
And again, those crews are going to be working 24 hours a day. Of course, our public safety with sheriff and fire are going to be working 24 hours a day. All of our emergency operations and 911 communications will all be working together to ensure that the storm will be, smoothly for our residents as it can. Please take the precautions. Like I said, it is a fast-moving storm, so the duration shouldn't be long. Well, the duration of the eye of the storm shouldn't be long, but the effects could be large as far as rain and windfall. I know we were talking earlier, little rain expected tonight, more rain expected with this storm, winds expected with this storm, could equal a lot of downed trees, poles, and debris. So please be careful, and the Newton County team and all the teams throughout the county are ready to go. So thank you, and please keep checking all our social media and website, as well as any local news, weather, whatever you need to stay informed and stay prepared as this storm approaches.